I feel like if I really think about it, it's not the type of thing I can say on camera.
Hi, I'm Dalia, and I'm from the class of 2021.
So for the first, I would say 3 years of my life, I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, just because my dad, I guess, was away a lot for work. And then, yeah, I don't know. I guess like my mom would then, kind of bring me to my grandmother's and we'd hang out there a lot. And, she very recently moved houses, and it was because we finally convinced her that she just could not live there anymore, in the sense where like the water filtration system was like awful, and like she couldn't turn on more than like 3 appliances without the electricity cutting, right? So we were like, you have to move, and so she moved. But then yeah, that was very, very recent, and so for the first like 20 years of my life, essentially, like that really, really felt like a very safe place. I think like being, well, currently one of 3 Lebanese people on campus, right? Well, when I came in, I was the first and the only, right? And so yeah, that felt a little, I mean, yeah, it just kind of, I mean, it didn't suck, but then not having anyone here who kind of spoke the same language, or at least, you know, I could like bond over stuff with, like that, was kind of like not the best. But I feel like now there's 2 more Lebanese people who I am also very, very close to, which is very, very nice. I guess like for me, Beirut will always be my home, although there's this really interesting quote from this book whose name and author I can't remember, but then it goes something along the lines of, what was it? It was, oh, in the US I fit but I don't belong, but in Beirut I belong but I don't fit, or fit in, kind of thing. And essentially, so this is written from the perspective of someone who like immigrated to the US, who's originally Lebanese, and I feel like I felt that way for a very long time. And even some like family and friends were like, oh, you're a fake Arab, in the sense where, I mean, I guess my Arabic is not as good as some of my friends and family, and then I sound like this, right? But yeah, like I felt like for the longest time I didn't fit in, and it was very kind of like an alienating experience. But I feel like now it's, I mean, I guess like I realize that I don't have to fit in a very kind of standard way, and it's like my relationship with my city is like a very precious and unique one, and that's fine. I was skiing, and then I was with some friends, and we were getting on a ski lift, and then I guess the ski lift was made for 2 people, but since we were like kind of young and therefore small, like we thought 3 of us could fit onto it. So, we're like getting our butts ready to sit on the ski lift. And then I guess it had been snowing, and so the seat was kind of like icy and like slippery. So my butt just kind of slipped off. Yeah, and I was literally, like the thing where you rest your skis on. Yeah, so I was literally hanging from that. And yeah, just kind of like yelling, and everyone's like freaking out. And so one of the guys who was like operating the ski lift like ran over, and like at this point I was already like up in the air, and he was like, let go. I was like, I can't let go. And then I eventually let go, and I was fine, but then if I'd probably if I'd kept hanging on like a little bit longer, I don't know what would have happened, but I'm here, so that's good.